Housewivers, and welcome back to my channel. It looks like the Southern Belle herself, Phaedra Parks, is going to be returning to the 16th season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Honestly, the 16th season was looking kind of rough, to be honest with you, ever since Kenya Moore was fired from the show and everything like that. Like, a lot of people online were panicking about whether or not it was going to be a watchable season. This was supposed to help boost this season again, because RHOA has been struggling ever since Needy Leaks was kind of eliminated from the show. And it looked like it was going to be a really good season with Portia's divorce battle and then Kenya Moore and her becoming friendly and everything like that. But then Kenya Moore went ahead and got herself fired. So let's take a look at Phaedra's announcement, shall we? So here it was. She just posted it less than 20 minutes ago on her Instagram page. It's a series of photos of her on a private jet, and I will be scrolling through the photos. And she basically just said, "You called, I answered. Peach emoji, hashtag RHOA, hashtag S16. What a wonderful Phaedra Parks Esquire way of announcing your return to the show, right? So Phaedra Parks was famously fired from RHOA when she and Portia Williams together fabricated a story and claims of Kandi Burruss having some sort of an ex-junjun, as Portia pronounced it, where she was going to drug and grape Portia with her husband Todd. So even though Portia brought that rumor to the show, she's the first person to talk about it on the show, she blamed it all on Phaedra for orchestrating it, and Phaedra ultimately wound up getting fired. Kandi issued ultimatums saying, "Listen, if it's either Phaedra or me. If you ever bring Phaedra back to this show, I'm going to leave." But then Kandi recently left RHOA, which opened up the door for Phaedra's return now that there were no more ultimatums being posed, right? So again, let's take a look at the series of photos that Phaedra posted to share the image. I got to be honest with you guys, and I'm just zooming in myself here. Sorry for my big old head in the middle of the camera, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is Phaedra superimposed into this image? Let me go ahead and zoom in, because it doesn't look like she's actually, and it's so hard to see on this. Yeah, I don't see it as much on this, but correct me if I'm wrong. Go ahead and take a look at it on your own on her Instagram page. But it really does look like she is just superimposed into that photo. I don't think she's actually legitimately posing on a private jet. It's giving Photoshop. It's giving a Bow Wow challenge. But nonetheless, I do think that it is rather lovely. For example, the stairway. Do you see this railing of the plane on our left side? It's shorter than on the right side. It's like asymmetrical and everything like that, and her hand is not properly gripping that rail. If you were in heels this high, and you're on the railings of a staircase, you are going to be gripping that thing a little better than this. I think she's superimposed, but not to hate on her. Look at her outfit. Slay. Hair, slay. Jewelry, slay. Makeup, slay. Peach, slay down to the boots. Who said we got a problem, right? So I think this is rather exciting. Listen, I have not really tuned into RHOA in recent times, but I think Phaedra and Portia, I'm really interested in watching their relationship evolve from besties to Portia throwing Phaedra under the bus to seeing how they kind of repair their relationship from that. A lot of Bravo celebrities are in the chat congratulating Phaedra on her return. You've got Toya Bush Harris from Married to Medicine saying congrats. Pray you're happy. Gretchen Rossi, formerly RHOC. Wow, you go, girl. And yeah, voila. I'm really, really excited to see how this plays out. And I wonder if our opinions of Phaedra are going to change, seeing her in this new phase of her life. She has been really doing the tour of Bravo, right? Because of course she started on RHOA, but she's also done Married to Medicine. She also did Real Housewives of Dubai. This is kind of a Bravo adjacent, but she did Traders, which is on the Peacock app. So it seems like they really love her and they really want to bring her back. And I think that this is something that's going to stop Kandi from being able to come back to the show unless she's moved on from this at this point. Because I gotta be honest, I really do like Kandi Burruss, but I've always found it to be very ridiculous the way that she issued all these ultimatums about Phaedra, and she refuses to be friendly with Phaedra. Meanwhile, she's all kiki buddy with Portia Williams, who brought this rumor to the TV show. Phaedra did not put a gun to Portia's head and tell her to make these claims about her friend Kandi, right? And mind you, Kandi did so much for Portia when Portia got kicked out of Cordell's house with nothing but a toothbrush, not even health insurance. Candy was there to give her a job, help her out, and this is how she repaid her. Portia was pushing 40 when Phaedra made this claim to her, and Portia was supposed to be really good friends with Candy. Phaedra was no longer good friends with Candy, but Portia was supposed to presently be good friends with Candy. And instead of going to her friend about these very serious allegations or saying, listen, I know my friend's character, she would never do that. What did she do? She brought it on the show. She called Candy short and stout. She made fun of her, made fun of her husband, and Candy still, all grinning all up in her face. Never made sense to me. I feel like if you're going to forgive Portia, you better forgive Phaedra for it too. Portia was a grown-ass woman, y'all. She really was when she went on the show and she said that stuff. Anyway, let me know what you think about Phaedra's return to RHOA. In fact, I do actually want to go ahead and go over the cast list with you guys of what is happening now for RHOA season 16. We've had some people in and out. A lot of people have been curious about whether or not Cynthia Bailey is in. I am now on Bravo TV to see their official update as of May. I guess now it would be updated to include Phaedra. But the last time they gave an update, here's what it included, okay? Who is the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 cast? Portia Williams, Kenya Moore, and Drew Sidora will be joined by new cast members, including longtime friend of the show, Shamia Moore. Oh, that was exciting. I really am looking forward to seeing Shamia as a housewife, as well as Brittany Edie, Kelly Farrell, and Angela Oakley. Cynthia Bailey, who appeared on seasons 3 through 13 of the show, will be back as a friend of the ladies. So, again, this is outdated. It was written on May 14th. Now we are currently July 29th. We know that Kenya is out. And now we've got Phaedra in. So Phaedra and Cynthia, Portia is going to be really fun together. Drew Sidora, I'm really looking forward to seeing how her divorce plays out with her husband, Ralph Pittman. This is Brittany Edie. I don't know anything about her, but I'm looking forward to meeting her. This is Kelly Farrell. Again, don't know anything about her. All I know is these are some horrid boots, and I'm looking forward to meeting her. This girl looks like a Made For Me singer, Money Long. Angela Oakley, this is a beautiful dress. Looking forward to meeting her. So there you go. Shamia, I'm looking forward to her being a full-blown housewife. But I hope that she's no longer Portia's puppy dog. Like, remember when she did that thing to make fun of the fact that people call her Portia's puppy, and she did her tongue out, and the tongue was like all white and disgusting? Listen, I think she's beautiful. I think she lives a very charmed life, and I want to see how, that translates to her on the show as a full-time, because she's always just been a friend of. So that's going to be really exciting. And I've always felt like Portia was jealous of this woman. So I do want to see, like, if she's going to validate my suspicions of her any further. So she's got, the husband that Portia wanted to have. Portia had to go get married to this man who was like, seemingly illegally in the US, like scamming his way through and whatnot. Like, it's a whole ass mess, and I'm looking forward to seeing how all of this plays out. Guys, will you be tuning in to the latest season of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Let me know why or why not in the comment section down below. And also let me know if you'd like to see me do some live recaps of it. That's all for now, you guys. Let me know what you think about Phaedra Parks' return, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe for more pop culture news and reality TV recaps. Bye.